Hey everyone, RogueGold here, and today, completely out of left field, we have another major update for the Division universe. Today we got information about the Division 2 Season 10, 11 Year 5, the Division Mobile, Heartland, everything you could want, and I'm so excited to dive in. This is coming super late in the day. I apologize for that. I was actually coming back from a vacation today, but luckily I was able to still make this on the day that it dropped. So if you're here watching, I appreciate you. Let's get into this really awesome news for the future of the franchise that we all love so much. All right, what's ahead for the Division, July 5th, 2022. I'm going to go through this and give my thoughts on everything, and I won't go incredibly in depth because I do want to do a few follow-up videos over the next few days talking about some specific stuff, but let's see what they have to say here. After almost a year and a half of working on the new content, Tom Clancy's The Division 2 is back with full force. Now, I'm going to skip this first paragraph because this just recaps everything that they did with TU15, Season 9, countdown expertise, all of that. This is really the big news of today. We get a new roadmap for the Division universe that extends until the end of 2022. As you can see on here, the four major points that this includes was that a closed test took place for Heartland at the end of June, so that has already occurred. The Division Mobile is finally going to get announced at the beginning of July, which is literally right now, and we're going to talk about that more as we get a bit further down. The Division 2 Season 10 and TU16 is coming at the end of August. You can see right there with a new manhunt, obviously new gear, weapons, and all that stuff, new countdown difficulties, new legendary strongholds, oh boy, quality of life improvements, and then Season 11 is coming early December with a new manhunt, new game mode, of course, all those new things that come with the new season, and quality of life improvements. Oh boy, we're going to break it all down further down, but this is really the big, thing for today is this new roadmap and some really big stuff, including that mobile is getting announced within a few days. I think that's what's most shocking to me because that really just came out of nowhere. But let's go down and see what they have to say. As announced during the special report live stream on May 9th, the Division 2 is scheduled to receive two more major updates this year. Both Season 10 and Season 11 will continue to develop the story through introducing new mana targets who are ready to start stirring agents into action. Following the Title Update 15 release, we've seen a lot of positive feedback on Countdown, and we are always happy to hear your suggestions and feedback. Many of you mentioned that one difficulty option was not enough to meet everyone's expectations. We hear you. Going forward, we plan to add more difficulty options, which will become available to you with the TU16 PTS this August. So there you go. The TU16 PTS is going to start in August, which is a bit different to what I had said in a video recently, but I think that means that they're being able to shorten their timelines more between that and release, which is really cool. We are also looking forward at tweaking the countdown experience beyond the difficulty options listed above to make it more rewarding and enjoyable. Interesting. We are excited to share more information about these changes with you very soon. So I don't know what that is going to look like. In my opinion, it's already very rewarding and enjoyable, so I'm interested to see what that's going to manifest into. Season 10 will also add a new legendary difficulty to the two remaining strongholds. There you go. Everybody said it should come. I myself thought at some point it was going to come. They kind of teased us a little bit. I mean, they said that wasn't in the works back when they did the special report live stream for Season 9, but we are indeed getting two more legendary strongholds in Season 10, those of course being title-based and demanding National Zoo, and they say they are with no respawns nor checkpoints, the same rule set as the other legendary missions. That's really awesome. Like Yannick said, and everybody said at the beginning of Year 4, every major update was going to bring some sort of new endgame content or features, and this is going to be Season 10's, and I think that is just going to flesh out the endgame offerings even more. I'm excited to tackle those and see what rewards those will entail. Additionally, we will continue to support the game with new apparel events and updates focused on game health. Quality of life improvements are a high priority for Season 10, and we will be talking more about those upcoming fixes in the next special report live stream, where we'll take a closer look at what players can expect when TU16 rolls out next month, as well as Season 11's new game mode. Alright, that's a lot to break down in one little paragraph. Basically, they confirmed that TU16 is coming out in calendar August, probably the 30th. I think that's the day that Season 9 ends, so it makes sense it'll come out right around then. They're going to do another special report live stream. That's awesome. And not only are they going to break down everything about TU16, including a lot of quality of life improvements, they say, which I'm interested to find out what those are going to be, hopefully some PvP balancing as well. They're also going to apparently fully reveal Season 11's new game mode. Now, that gives me some thoughts as to what that could be, but we're going to talk about that more in a video coming up very soon, but that is very exciting, and I'm very excited for that to happen. You have probably noticed that the spec revamp is not included in either of the remaining Year 4 seasons. We are still working on the feature and only plan to announce the release date when we are absolutely satisfied with the quality. This just sounds to me like it is just taking longer than they anticipated. And while they maybe have an idea of when it's going to be ready at this point, they don't want to do it in case they hit further roadblocks down the line. It's unfortunate. I'm still really excited for this, and I really hope we do see it in either Season 10 or 11, but I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. The development of Year 4 is led by a group of project veterans at Ubisoft Massive with the support of a talented group of developers at Ubisoft Bucharest, Ubisoft Toronto, and Ubisoft Shanghai. Without the support from these teams, the production of new content wouldn't be possible. We are looking forward to continuing this collaboration with Year 5 of The Division 2. There you have it. So we have the confirmation now that at the very minimum, we are getting at least, 16, 18 more months of content for The Division 2. My guess, now that Year 5 is confirmed after the reception of TU15 in Season 9, we're at least going to get 3, 4, 5 more years of Division 2 content. I think that Ubisoft made a gamble with what they did with, the content gap waiting for TU15 in Season 9 after they shut things down after Season 4. And I really do think this should show them that the Division 2 can be profitable even without, some of the big support that it had before. Although I still hope we get more, and they are. I mean, they're hiring a game director right now. They're hiring a lot of other roles. But this kind of shows to me that the future of the Division 2 specifically is quite bright. And it's going to be very interesting to see where that leads in Year 5 and beyond. I'm going to talk about that more in another video as well, but that's super exciting to get the confirmation that we are at least getting one additional year of content for The Division 2. Many more updates to come, much more content to come, lots of exciting stuff. In addition to the updates for The Division 2, the team at Red Storm Entertainment is also working hard on a new experience set within the Division universe, Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland. Throughout the development, the team has been holding closed testing and will continue this testing to help evolve the game experience. If you want to be a part of these tests, make sure you register through our website. We cannot wait to share more information with you at a later date. This obviously doesn't really tell us much other than tests have been going on, which a lot of people have known anyway because it's just been posted around everywhere online. But what's funny to me is that this is really like only the second ever time that Heartland has ever officially been recognized or even mentioned by Ubisoft. Obviously, they announced it in the last Division Universe update in May of 2021, and now here we hear about it again. Hopefully, that means that at Gamescom or Ubisoft Forward, which has been announced for September 10th, we might actually get a bit of a full reveal. But for now, at least they gave us a little bit of a taste, and I'm excited to see where that's going to go next. And then and this is me reading again at the very bottom of the text here. And finally, look for an update on The Division coming to mobile platforms in the very near future. We want to express our gratitude to you, the community, without whom we wouldn't be here. Your passion and continuous support allow us to continue building The Division. Thank you. All right. So that was quite the article. Let's talk about this right here, though. Coming to mobile platforms in the very near future. It says on this timeline, mobile game announcement happening right at the beginning of July. Today is July 5th. And I think that this wording and that placement on the timeline means that by July 15th, which is Friday of next week, we will have a reveal of The Division Mobile, which is really exciting. I mean, like I've said before, a mobile game is never going to surpass my interest of like a full-fledged console game or PC game. That said, there is still opportunity for them to make a really cool Division mobile game, in my opinion, and I'm very interested to see what it is going to be. There's been a lot of speculation on if mobile is going to be a straight-up recreation of the type of Division experience we're accustomed to in the Division 1 or 2, whether or not it could be something like a tower defense game or an XCOM game that just has the skin of the Division. And I don't truly know what it is going to be, but that is, partly why I'm so interested to find out when this reveal does indeed happen. So again, any day between now and I would say the 15th, we're set to get that reveal. And who knows when it's going to release, what all details that's going to come with, I don't know, but I'm really excited to find out, and of course I will cover everything here when it does indeed drop. So there you have it, guys. Those are our announcements and breakdown of the future of Tom Clancy's The Division universe. We have finally gotten an update that really gives us a bit of a look ahead at what to expect for not only The Division 2, but Heartland, mobile, a lot of other exciting stuff. And yeah, I'm just finally glad that we have a bit more of a cohesive and concise roadmap moving forward. 2022 and the year of The Division is far from over. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you can be updated every time I upload. Let me know your thoughts about all of the huge announcements we got today from mobile coming in the very near future, or at least the reveal of that. A lot of the details for Season 10 and 11 of The Division 2, including a new game mode, a lot of other stuff like that, and that Heartland is getting continual tests and that are going to lead forward. It's all a lot to break down, a lot to take in, so I'm very interested to hear all of your thoughts, but that should give you an idea of everything that we have coming our way for the Division universe. Not to mention, there's also another book coming at the beginning of December, right around when Season 11 will launch. That wasn't mentioned on here, but that's coming as well. So the Division universe is finally looking like it's picking up steam. Again, I do think they announced it a bit too early last year when things weren't quite ready, but now we're really getting into the full swing of it. And like I said, this really is and has been the year of the Division, and I'm excited to see that play out in the coming months. Again, apologies for this being so late in the day, but I appreciate you being here. You all know that I am eating up every little bit of this. I'm so excited for what's coming, and I'm just really happy to have you all here to break it down with and talk about, and that's going to move forward in the coming weeks and months. We're going to see what plays out, and I'm here for it all, and I'll have it all here on the channel, of course. I'm going to leave it here before I ramble on for too long, everybody, so once again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and until the next one, guys, RogueGold out.